And normal working hours are capped at 8 hours per day, 40 hours a week. Overtime work is also permitted by the laws of Ghana, and it must be compensated at a fixed rate. Hello viewers, thank you for joining me once again right here in the Gavel Hall. Today we'll be having a little conversation concerning the labor laws of Ghana. This topic is chosen because of the many grievances of workers which we wake up to see and hear on our media spaces. You can talk about grievances of teachers, grievances of health workers, among the rest. Now, concerning labor issues, the relevant laws we have includes that of Ghana's Labor Act, 2003, Act 651. This law and its regulations, guided by ILO principles, that's International Labour Organization principles, forms a comprehensive framework governing employment issues and all matters concerning our labor front. The same law, Act 651, covers various aspects including minimum wage issues, working hours, maternity leave, annual leave, rights and duties of employees on one hand and that of employers. Ghana's minimum wage is currently set at 19 cedis per day. And normal working hours are capped at 8 hours per day, 40 hours a week. Overtime work is also permitted by the laws of Ghana, and it must be compensated at a fixed rate. Employees are entitled to at least a 30-minute break during the 8-hour workday, which is considered part of the normal working hours. Employees are entitled to at least 15 working days of paid annual leave minimum after completing 12 months of continuous service. For pregnant employees, they are entitled to 12 weeks of fully paid maternity leave. Now, the labor law or labor acts outlines various rights for workers, which includes right to safe and healthy working conditions, equal pay for equal work, rest and leisure, joining trade unions, and accessing training and retraining. Our laws in Ghana again requires that employment contract for workers employed for 6 months or longer must be in writing. Now, these written particulars of the employees must certainly include details about the worker and the employer, the job title, the wages to be paid, work hours, leave entitlement, issues of termination notice, social security details. All these are very relevant information that must certainly be contained in the employment contract. So the Labor Act also addresses issues of termination of employment and as well as unfair termination. The law provides for redundancy pay in cases of business closures or restructuring. When you take the 1992 Constitution of Ghana and the Labor Act, both laws prohibit discrimination of all forms based on race, sex, ethnic origin, our religion, and economic status. Again, we have the National Pensions Act 2008, Act 766. The National Pensions Act is also a pivotal place of legislation that governs pensions and our social security in Ghana. The law or act mandates that employers contribute to a pension scheme for their employees. to ensure that financial security for workers is provided upon their retirement. We also have the Workmen's Compensation Act, providing for compensation in case of workplace injuries or fatalities. There are also specific regulations which governs employment of foreign workers and also requiring that appropriate permits and authorizations are addressed. Then we also have a very important organization, which is the National Labour Commission. They play a key role in resolving labor disputes. Our government of Ghana is also responsible for enforcing labor laws and ensuring compliance with all these various laws. So for more information on the subject of labor laws or the rights of workers, join us in the Gavel Hall, which shows on channel 247 every other week, Wednesdays at 9 p.m. and the repeat broadcast is done at 12 noon every Saturday. Thank you once again for making time to listen to your wonderful host, Mavis Enyamah Kwainoe. Keep watching the Gavel, only on the TV that excites, channel 247.